welcome to this edition of In the Kitchen with Erika. I'm your host, Erika, and today we'll be making kale chips, a nutritious alternative to those big corporation chips like Doritos and Fritos and Cheetos and any other Eatos there are. And we're going to be making them today for you. So all you need to make this delicious and nutritious snack is kale, sea salt, and olive oil. So the first step is to de-stem these. So we're gonna rip that off of there, throw that in the compost. We're gonna lay them right down here, and as we do this, we're going to dry them. We want to make sure that our washed kale is nice and dry, or else it'll get all soggy and gross in the oven, and we don't want that. So we're just gonna dry these guys and continue to de-stem. Alright, so now we're going to preheat the oven to 325. And while we do that, we're going to go ahead and get started with the kale chips. We're going to get the olive oil. Now the kale is completely dry already, thoroughly dry. Make sure you dry it very well. And we're just going to drizzle the olive oil on top. Pretty evenly spread out, but we're going to toss it anyway, so don't worry too much if it's not really all over. So let's go ahead and toss that. You want to get it so that all of them are thoroughly covered. I love the smell of olive oil. Alright, so now that that's pretty well tossed and my hands are nice and oily, we're going to drizzle some sea salt on it. Not too much, because you don't want it to be too salty, but you also don't want it to taste like nothing, so just a good even amount over it all. And also if you feel like it needs more salt, you could always add it after. Alright, so our oven just beeped and told us that it's ready. So now we're going to go ahead and get the kale chips, well, the kale, and put it in so it can become kale chips. And we're going to go ahead and set that for about 10 minutes, and we'll check on it then. And then we'll see how it turns out. Yay! Oh, they're ready! Okay. Shh. So turn that off. And then, ooh, kale chips. Okay. Perfect. Nice and crispy. These look delicious. Notice they went down in size quite a bit. That's going to happen, so if you need to make a lot more, make sure to put a lot more on there before you even put them in the oven. Alright, now let's try them. Okay, time to taste our delicious kale chips. Mmm. Very crispy, very delicious. Very worth making. Okay, well that's it for today's episode. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen with Erika. And now I'm gonna go and devour this by myself. Bye! So tasty.